Let's go over the top 6 evidence-based sleep hacks to help you get to sleep fast and stay asleep throughout the night. Plus, at the end, I will cover my top 2 favorite all-natural supplements that I use with my personal clients to help them get relaxed and ready for bed after a stressful day. Now, in order to understand why these sleep hacks are so useful and effective, you need to understand what happens to your body as you get ready for bed. So here's how it works really fast. As the sun sets, the amount of blue spectrum light in the sun begins to decline dramatically. And that is detected by the retina, which is a group of cells in the back of your eye. When that happens, the retinal cells increase their activity and stimulate the pineal gland, which is a small gland found in the center of the brain. When the pineal gland is stimulated, it produces melatonin, something you've probably heard of. Melatonin works by decreasing the release of stress hormones from our adrenal glands, aka our flight or fight hormones. When these hormones are decreased, our stress levels are also decreased along with our body temperature, our blood sugar, our heart rate, and even our blood pressure. As this occurs, we become increasingly tired until we fall asleep. And that's the process. So now that we know how this works, we can use these insights to help us get to sleep fast and stay asleep longer. Sleep hack number 1, get outside in the sun within an hour of waking. I know this sounds odd, like how is morning sunlight going to help me sleep better at nighttime? The fact is, our circadian rhythm, our body's internal clock that regulates our wakefulness, our hormones, our metabolism, and more, are all tied to light exposure. By getting into the sun in the early morning, you are telling your cells that it is daytime, which means when it's the evening time, your body is going to be more in tune that it is time to wind down. Sleep hack number 2, get outside in the sun for 20 to 30 minutes in the middle of the day. So here's a cool little secret even most doctors don't know. Your body produces melatonin during the daytime and it is stimulated by infrared light from the sun. My rule of thumb with sun exposure is that you put on sunscreen or you cover up after you've gotten adequate sun exposure, and that typically is right before your skin starts to turn pink. We call this the minimal erythemal dose. And the reason why you don't want to wear sunscreen all the time is that it blocks the sun's rays from penetrating your skin, which means you don't get the benefits from the sun like production of vitamin D. However, it should go without saying that you never want to burn, so you do want to pay attention. Sleep hack number 3, wear blue light blocking glasses at least 2 hours before bed. You see, blue-green spectrum light suppresses melatonin release. This is good during the daytime because it helps us stay alert. But the problem is at nighttime when we want to go to bed, we don't want to be stimulated. And since we are surrounded by blue light from our TVs, cell phones, computers, iPads, even our lights all have blue spectrum light in it, the easiest way to mitigate your exposure is to wear blue light blocking glasses. Now, this hack is well known within the biohacker community, but one area where people mess up is they use the wrong type of blue blocking glasses. The lens must be either a dark orange or an amber color in order to block all blue-green spectrum light. So if you are wearing blue light blocking glasses with a clear lens, they are not blocking as much blue light as you think. It's not even close. And if you looked at the image from a spectrometer, which takes a picture of the spectrum of light, you would see that these clear blue light blocking glasses do a very poor job of blocking blue light. And in the notes, I've shared some recommendations about some blue light blocking glasses that I recommend. There's no affiliate links, they're just products that I like. Sleep hack number 4, drop the temperature in your home to 65 to 68 degrees about an hour before bed. Now, do you remember what we covered at the beginning of the video? What happens to the body as it gets ready for sleep? Your body temperature drops. So we can take advantage of this by cooling our body and signaling to the brain that it is time to get ready for sleep. This is also why you need to be careful with exercising too late into the evening, because exercise will raise your core body temperature and make it difficult to cool down and get to sleep. Also, if you're somebody who runs warm, you may also benefit from a cooling pad that keeps your body cool throughout the night. And again, I put some recommendations of my favorite products in the show notes below. Sleep hack number 5, avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. So caffeine has a half-life of about 5 hours, which means if you drink caffeine at 2 p.m., half of it is still going to be in your system at 7 p.m. So the earlier you can cut out caffeine, the better. Now, there are some people who aren't affected by drinking caffeine before bed, but if you're somebody who does have trouble sleeping, this is something that you really want to make sure you do. Sleep hack number 6, avoid anything mentally stimulating at least 1 hour before bed. So when I say mentally stimulating, I mean anything that gets you really excited or anxious. So no news, social media, or TV shows that really get your mind racing. Instead, you want to do something that is going to get you nice and relaxed and calm. So this can be journaling, watching a lighthearted TV show, or even meditating. And here's my bonus hack, my top 2 supplements to help you get relaxed before bed. So we all have stressful days where it's really hard to wind down. Some of us have kids, many of us have jobs, we have in-laws, there's the news, there's social media, there's a lot of stressors in the world right now. So when I do have a really stressful day, I do like to have 2 supplements on hand to help. The first one is magnesium threonate, and this is the only form that research has shown that crosses the blood-brain barrier. And since magnesium is a relaxing mineral, by choosing the form that gets into the brain is going to make sure that we are efficiently calming the brain down. And the second supplement is L-theanine. This is a compound that's found in green tea. It has a similar molecular structure to GABA, which is a calming neurotransmitter. And the problem is with green tea is it just doesn't have L-theanine in a very high concentration. So you don't really get the relaxed benefit that you would with a supplement. And personally, I like to use a powdered L-theanine. I mix it with a warm chamomile tea. It mixes pretty easily and you can't even taste it. So there you have it. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and share with somebody who you think may benefit.